Hello, hello. How's it going? Decided to stop in and say hi. Haven't had the internet for a few days, so I said I would stop in here and say hi. See what everybody's up to. See how's it going. See my view. Boop. Embarkation Nation, welcome in the house. Thanks for stopping in. Just hanging out for a little bit. It's I don't know, probably about 3-ish here. Dean, hey Dean, welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. Like I said, I hadn't had the internet for the last few days. So I said I would just stop in here and say hi, try to catch up on what's going on. You know, even though if I don't have the internet, every now and then I get notifications where I can't hear the message or see the message, but I see that I got a message. So I started getting these messages, and I said, let me go check, see what's going to get there, and see what's going on. So I did a little catching up on YouTube. Not much, but just a little bit. Hey, Will Jean, welcome in. It did give me. It did take, you know, I just did get a chance to catch up with my family a little bit. Had spoken to them in a few days. Nice. Catching a plane to Cancun. That's nice. That's one of the things I've never done. Like all my cruising and doing different ports. I've never flown like to a tropical destination. Well, let me take that back. I did Dominican. That's all one. But like I've never stayed at like an all-inclusive. Clark family. Well, Mike, thanks for stopping in, saying hi. Oh, it's rainy here in Australia. Okay, D. Yeah, a little bit. Golden Girl has a friend, and she's trying to connect us together. So, in Hawaii, the friend is supposed to pick me up and take me to a restaurant to get some spam. So I'm gonna try to get some spam at a restaurant to see, you know, what the story is with spam, why it's a delicacy. Hey, Gert, 848. Thanks for coming in. Good night, Mike. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. So it's tough finding like a spot on the ship with no music. There's a little music here, but not much. So hopefully you can hear me. Okay. Hey, together we travel. Welcome in. Hopefully you can hear me okay, and not too much background noise and music. It's a very loud, like a very loud ship. Just everything seems loud. Will G, gotta shut the phone off. Will G, safe travels. Enjoy yourself in Cancun. Don't have too much fun. Talk to you and look forward to some. Hopefully, you put out some video, some content, just to give us a glimpse of where you're staying at and stuff like that. So hopefully, Will G. Elisa's Adventures, welcome in. Yep, Will G, enjoy your trip. This is one of the few places. Oh, okay. The layout of this ship is kind of funny. Where like a lot of ships, this floor would be like where the nightclub is, and this walkthrough would be like on deck you know, 5, 6, 7, or 8. This one is on deck 2 with the casino. So the layout is a funky little layout, but it's not bad. It's not bad. The food is terrible. Well, the main dining room is good, but like the burger place, the taco place, the buffet, they've been terrible to me. I mean, food's not cold, not much of a selection, just not well prepared. They have an old-fashioned barbecue, not very good. The one standout is the chopsticks. It's the Asian food place. They had some decent food there, and that's my go-to place. I've been there. I don't know. It seems like every day. But the food has not been good. Hey, Jamie, welcome in, my bestie. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm, and it's real weird. The deli, for those of you the cruise, usually is open to about 11 o'clock at night. It closes down at 5:30. The off the grill, the hamburger place, 5:30. The barbecue place, 2:30. Chopsticks, 2:30. So basically, like after 5:30, you have pizza, or you have the buffet, which is not very good. You can pay more for, I think, bonsai, but I don't really seafood. And they have a seafood restaurant. You can order some. Embarkation Nation, what do you mean there? Hey, Traveler Bus, welcome in. Together we travel. Ray coming my way. All right. Thank you so much. Mike and Rihanna, hey, how's it going? Hey, Embarkation Nation, what do you mean they got approval to get off the ship? Are they not continuing on with the cruise? I don't know what you mean they got permission to get off the ship. We actually are. We were supposed to get into Honolulu Friday at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Got you. I didn't know that. I talked to them yesterday a little bit. They had a little ceremony for crossing the equator. And I met them and talked to them a little bit. I'm trying to convince them to do their. I'm trying to talk them into doing a YouTube channel. Cruise Nuts. So they got permission. Did they have to pay any kind of penalty or anything like that? They shouldn't. I wouldn't think. But anyway, well, it's good for them. Good for them. It's been an uneventful trip. It's been a rockier ship. Not enough where you get sick or anything like that. But again, just just going back and forth, rocking back and forth, type of deal. Walking, trying to keep your balance. It's been, I don't know whether it's because of the size of the ship. This might be a smaller ship. See, again, I don't understand how Carnival could keep you on the ship. I mean, to me that'd be kidnapping. I don't, if I decide this cruise isn't for me, I should be able to. I should be able to get off whenever I want to. Some international ports, I can see how that might be a problem, but Hawaii, I mean, that's the United States. I do Cruise Nuts. There's a lot of creaking on this ship. And maybe I just didn't recognize it. maybe I'm not drinking as much as I used to, as I drink my wine now. But I'm not real impressed. I understand this is like supposed to be an Italian themed cruise from Costa. It's okay. Nothing overwhelmed me as far as being amazed as far as the ship. It's a cruise ship. The biggest thing you can probably say is the layout of the buffet is different, and they serve you. You don't serve yourself for most of it. The salad you can get yourself, but the meal itself in the buffet, they serve you. So it moves a little slower, but again, you don't have everybody touching the tongs and the food. So that's pretty cool. Right. Well, that's good embarkation nation. So yeah. So the ship won't wait, even though we had nothing but sail time between here and Seattle. Owning a luxury car and renting a Yugo. Yeah, just see what it's like. See how the other half lives. Don't get me wrong. It's not a ugly ship or anything like that. It's just I'm not wowed by the features of the ship. We'll put it like that. Old style hot tubs where they're little small circles. So yeah, you can have 6 people in the hot tub, but your feet are touching. So yeah, it is what it is. Hey Eddie, welcome in. Eddie, I kind of caught some of your show and Cheryl and Z show. I kind of caught some of your guys' show. So it looks like you guys had a visitor. It was interesting. Yeah, that was interesting. The part I saw, I'm surprised it went on as long as it did. But to each his own. I didn't see the whole thing, so I'm assuming it all turned out well. Yeah. So usually, like when you let me turn this camera around. Usually, when you're looking out these windows, usually you're on a higher floor. Well, this is like the second floor. Whoops. This is like the second floor. So you're pretty close to the water line, ocean line. So that's one of the things. And by being a smaller ship, I think on the next leg of the trip. Hey Marlene, welcome in. I'll get more of a feel of how the ship is going to act with a fuller ship. I think the ship holds 2,900. It has like 1,900 now. It's not full, and it doesn't feel full. It doesn't feel full. But as I said, I've been less than impressed with the restaurant selection. The main dining room was good, and I'm having a great time, Marlene. And Castaway goes, what up, though? How's it going? Chopsticks, the Asian place was good. I mean, it was better than good. I mean, I really enjoyed the Asian place. That's my go-to place on here. But again, outside, and the pizza's actually good. The pizza's actually good. So, hey, Golden Girl. Yeah, I believe you got my email. So yeah, I will. I told you I will give you guys a call tomorrow. We're actually getting into Hawaii early. We're supposed to get in Friday. Hey, Keisha. We're supposed to get in Friday at about 10, 9 or 10. We're actually getting in Thursday tomorrow at about 3 p.m. So even though I won't have internet, I'll be able to use my phone and make some phone calls. But yeah, tell Shirley I'm on. Just have her tell me what I need and what I need to carry, what I need to bring. It'd be good to have somebody show me around Honolulu who knows about the place, other than me just trying to figure it out. Castawago's, dude. Everything closes down at after 5:30. There's the main buffet, or the Lido Deck buffet, and the main dining room, and pizza. That's it. The Asian food restaurant, the off the grill, the hamburgers and French fries and tacos. They close down at 2:30. Not 5:30. Not 10:30. 2:30. And no, I take that back. The burgers might stay open to 5:30. So, but after 5:30, it's room service, main dining room. Unless you want to pay for, and I don't eat seafood. They have a seafood restaurant and they have a bonsai sushi, which they stay open late. But I don't eat seafood, so it doesn't do me a bit of good. But I'm not very. Stormy Day, welcome in. I'm not very happy with the food selections. But could be worse. Could be worse. Bars stay open. Entertainment hasn't been too bad. Again, it's tough when you have like a 22-day cruise. Hey, Alice. Cruising is fun anytime. If I haven't said hi, welcome in. It's been hit or miss. They have a lot of comedians on board. So for nighttime entertainment, a couple of production shows, a lot of comedians, a lot of variety acts, musicians, and just stand-up comedy. Z, welcome in. So I mean, they're doing the best to try to keep us entertained. I can't believe last night was the first night that I've ever seen the Carnival Quest show. I don't know if people know. If you know about it, you know about it. I've never seen it before. It's like an adult scavenger hunt. All my years cruising Carnival, I've never seen it before. Last night was my first time. It was hilarious. Of course, they didn't allow cameras, so I have no pictures, no proof that I was actually there. But Steve Soulful, yes, the food. I mean, the food in the Little, it's been bland. Even the main dining room, you have salt and pepper, you try to season it up, but it's been kind of bland. I haven't been crazy about any place. Only place I will say where the food was seasoned properly was Chopsticks. That place, it was rocking. It was good food. Good food. Golden Girl, your beachwear if you want to get into the water at Ko Alana. Your camera so you can get some great pictures from Disney Ulani and the four. Well, the camera is going to stay with you. So yes. Hey, happily ever Yaddy. I'm having a great time. 4 seasons. See, it sounds ritzy. I feel like I don't know. I feel like almost like I need to dress up for it. Wear my khakis or something. But I'll figure it out. Tell Shirley I'm getting excited. I wanna see it and see a nice beach. Even though I said something about the food and the entertainment, I'm not really into magicians and comedians that much. I really enjoyed the cruise, mostly because of the itinerary, and I mean it's been a blast. It'll be very be comfortable, very scenic. Okay, destination fun. Welcome in. I will be. I'll make sure I bring my swimming trunks. I do want to hop in. Just say I hopped in the water at least. Maybe dry out in the sun. We'll see how it works out. I'm glad we're getting into Honolulu a day early. So we were supposed to get in at like 9 or 10 in the morning Friday and stay till about 10:30 that night, where we're actually spending the night in Honolulu. I don't know if we can stay off the ship or not. I'm assuming we can. I mean, would they lock the door and not let you back on at a certain time? Maybe. But again, we get in tomorrow at about 3, and we don't leave till Friday night at 10:30 p.m. Well, thank you, Golden Girl. I appreciate you setting it up. But yeah, so I'm trying to get out tomorrow night and see some of the nightlife around the port. The port is kind of like in a city area, so I'm assuming there's going to be some bars and some restaurants and some nighttime entertainment. Again, now that I have internet, I haven't had internet for a few days, so I'll. Oh, there's Blaine, my favorite bartender at Alchemy Bar. I'll try to locate some of the stuff around the ship that I can do tomorrow night. Because I mean, it's so rare that you spend a night at a port in Honolulu. It sounds like it's gonna be a good time. And I'm on U.S. territory, so that means I can go. I can go live anytime I want without having the internet. What? Oh. The port is in Honolulu, not far from Waikiki. I heard that. But last time I was here, I went to Pearl Harbor, so I really didn't get to explore around the ship. But I heard Waikiki Beach was like within walking distance of the port. Yeah, maybe walking distance for some people. I do Uber, but I may try to do hit Waikiki Beach. Well, Golden Girl, you can tell me how far, if you know how far Waikiki Beach is from the port. If you know. Even though, and I will say, I will give Carnival this, the main dining room, well, even the buffet, even though it's, people looking at me crazy, even though it's been, I don't know, whatever is going on now, 14 days, 13, whatever number of days it's been, they've changed the menu around. So, we haven't, really repeated menus or anything like that. So it's been good. I mean, It's just the food is kind of bland in the main dining room. Not bad. I enjoy it. That's my go-to in the main dining room. Um, but the buffet food is very bland and not much of a selection. So it'll give you like a red meat, and a seafood with some type of rice and some type of vegetable, and that's kind of it. I mean, you know, the desserts, you know, just okay, nothing special. M&A Mystery Tour is welcome in. So yeah, nothing right home about, but nothing really to complain about. People have been pretty nice on the ship. I've heard a couple of not Golden Girl, not walking distance. Uber. Okay. Somebody, again, you know, people that told me about it was within walking distance. They like to run every day. They go run and you know, miles every day. So to them, it might have been walking distance. Oh, Keisha's slowly getting acclimated to work again. Good for you, Keisha. Welcome back to the real world. I tell you one thing though, it's almost impossible to find a quiet spot on the ship. You know, a lot of times you go someplace, sit down, there's no music. There's music piped in everywhere on the ship. I tried to go to the library yesterday. You go to your room. I tried to go to the library, but the library had a meeting in it. So I literally could not find a quiet place on the ship. And I have an inside cabin, so I don't spend a lot of time in my cabin. I don't want to. You know, I'm trying to work on some videos and put some videos together. And want to do some voiceovers. So I wanted like a quiet place to do that. It was tough on the ship there. I mean, there's music literally playing everywhere. So yeah. It hasn't been too bad. You can find the prime seats on the Lido deck. Again, we're only probably about 70% full. You've been able to get, you know, lounge chairs. The clamshells that they have been pretty much taken. But it hasn't been bad. I mean, it's spaced out well. And again, like for the comedy shows, people that like comedy, they have 3, 4, 5 comedy shows in a day. So it again, not bad. Bone Tired Travels. You hear? I hear piano. I mean, I have my earbuds in, so I hear it. I don't know how well you guys hear it, but they have. There's somebody playing a piano somewhere. And the piano bar. Hey, Drunken Chef, welcome in. The piano bar is not in a room. It's just in the hallway. So yeah, it's just in the hallway, and with the piano and the lounge chairs, and I mean not lounge chairs, but seating area. So it's not bad. Oh, hold on, girl. Google a la Moana. It is a mall. At one time I walked from a la Moana to Waikiki. Okay, I'll take a goosey gander at it. Oh, Sherry, I hope you feel better. On Deck with CB, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Hey everyone, got the pinwheel here. Uh-oh. Am I back? Again, I don't know how good this ship's Wi-Fi is, so I don't know how good the picture is. Hopefully, I'm not a pinwheel. Scratch and Pete, welcome in, my friend. Oh, the music you hear is probably from the atrium bar. No, it's piano. Usually don't have piano there. I'm gonna look around. I gotta find out. Crew. They're playing good music. I mean, it's piano music, but they're playing good music. Oh, the most memorable moment. It's got to be the beaches and the landscape in Nomia and Moorea. It was breathtaking. The only thing that would rival that would be Alaska, and it's two different types. I mean, you're going from one extreme to the other, and I'm more of a warm weather person, so this might, I'm gonna have to think about it for a little bit. This might top my Alaska as being the most beautiful sights. It's the French Polynesian Islands. Oh my! I mean, it's like something out of a movie. It's like something out of a movie. I'm so glad I was able to make it. And because of those ports, I think this is, and with Tahiti, I mean, with those three ports, that I think this is going probably up to the top of my list as favorite cruise. Hey, Mama Four Boys, welcome in. So yeah, not the ship. You know, the itinerary did it for me on this one, and I mean, it blew me away. It literally blew me away. Matter of fact, I think I told you, Together We Travel. You were talking about, I think it was you saying you stayed at a hotel in Moorea, and it had the over the water bungalows. And as I saw that message, we were actually just driving by there, and it looked like it was nice. The driver said it was like a 4-star hotel. I think they had 2 5-stars, Sheraton and another one. Hey, Scrolls Nest, welcome in. So, I mean, yeah, it seemed like a place I would want to go back to. You always make friends. Well, I shouldn't say always. For me, it's easy to make friends. You sit and talk. I look mean, but once people talk to me, then they say, "Oh, he's not as mean as he looks." So, no, you always meet people. It was funny because Embarkation Nation's aunt and uncle were on the cruise ship, and this couple would come by me. I really didn't know who they were. I didn't get a good look at them. I got a picture of them. It was kind of sort of fuzzy and blurry. So I didn't really know who they were. And anyway, I'm walking around and I had, "Hey, Bill, how's it going?" And I'm going. Everything's fine. And we do that a couple of times. I have no clue who they are, and it didn't dawn on me. It didn't dawn on me. It takes me a while. It takes my brain a little while to get clicking. And I think we got off at one of the islands, and it was, I think, Moorea. And she says, "Auntie Lisa from Embarkation Nation," and that's when it dawned on me. "Oh, hey, how's it going?" So anyway, it was such a pleasure to meet them. And the uncle is he has some scuba diving video that I'm trying to convince him into putting it on his own channel or I told them Embarkation Nation would probably love to have that video to put on their channel. So one way or another, we're gonna get that video out there. So he's a scuba diver. So one way or another, we're gonna get that information. We're gonna get that video out there. But yeah, but other than that, I mean, again, as I said, being on a cruise, not having anywhere to go, not having anything to do, the laundry's taken care of, the room's taken care of. You don't have to cook, you don't have to clean. You drink. I drink free in the casino, so it takes a little while to get the drink, but I get free drinks. This came from my son always says I feel like I'm diamond all the time. But anyway, I'm diamond, so they had a diamond brunch for us, and so all the diamond people to get together have a nice brunch, and you get free drinks. So I started day drinking about 12:30. Hey, Trish the Natural, welcome in. So I started day drinking. So I don't know, my third, fourth glass of wine. So if you hear me slurring my words, it's for a reason. I agree with you about the French Polynesian Islands. Manava Beach Resort, where we stayed in Overwatch. Yes, and we had just passed that place. And I tried to catch a quick glimpse of it because of you, and I'm gonna let you know.
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna make sure I put that in the video. I'm gonna slow it down so you can see it. And it looked fantastic. When I grow up, man, I want to be like you. I want to go stay there for a few days. How do you get to be diamond? For Carnival, you travel 200 days on a Carnival cruise. So I've traveled, I think a total of about 250, 260 days total on Carnival. Coming up soon. I'll be approaching doing a year. Well, maybe not come up soon. Did a year at sea. So that's impressive for somebody who wasn't in the Navy. I'm gonna get up. I don't want to take my drink with me, but I'm gonna get up and walk around a little bit. But yeah, French Polynesian. If you have to do a vacation, that's where I would go. Forget the tropics, the Caribbean. Forget it. No comparison. As long as Carnival gives me good prices, even though I do want to get out and venture up, see other cruise lines, other ships, because again, this cruise ship is a newer one. It's coming to the United States for the first time under Carnival's brand, and I was kind of excited to see it. Carnival put their touches on it. It's a Carnival ship. I mean, the layout may be a little bit different, but it's still the same. And the biggest difference would be the little marketplace buffet. The way it's laid out is a little different. It's not a big difference. Nothing changes. It's not something that you want to do for an itinerary. Oh, I gotta go see this. I gotta go do that. It's nothing like that. So, not bashing Carnival. I love Carnival. If you're listening, Carnival, I love you guys. If you want to throw some free internet my way, but I appreciate it. I'll hype you up all day long. Hey, Tuber Chat. Thanks for stopping by. Give me a second. Let me gather my stuff. My backpack and camera. Okay, let's turn this camera around. You don't want to see a close up of my face. You see, See the piano over there? See, that's the piano bar 88. Oops, excuse me. So you can see that it's just, it's just a piano out in the hallway. They call it a bar, but it's, I mean, they do have a bar right here. You'd love to interview me anytime, Golden Girl, anytime. We're going to see where all this music is coming from. They're setting up for the pictures. Every night I always set up for pictures. This is where the music is coming from. Hey, how's it going? You did Motown proudly. This is one of the things they kept from the other ship. It's like a 1-ton statue. I forget, it has a name, Donna. I forget the name of it. But this is in the main atrium. And as you can see, where people have touched it quite a bit.
Listen to the window, watch the sunrise.
It's a pretty ship. Look at the chandeliers.
And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can stay away, say you will never break the chain. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again.
Or it might come bring back the Guardians of the Galaxies. That's why I wear large swim dresses. Okay, I'm not supposed to be filming in the casino. I'm just walking through though. Just passing through, people, just passing through. Everybody goes to the casino on this cruise ship. So there's bonsai sushi, and it's literally in the casino. Going to Ocean Plaza.
Everybody got a picture of this, right?
And we do, for those that like sports, they do play sports. I love that they did the Ocean Plaza right. If you see how roomy it is. Oh, they're having a ukulele class. Probably should have came down here. They're having a ukulele class. Hi, somebody say hi. Yeah, look at him. He's a professional. Evolving with Etta, welcome in. I forgot it. I forgot about this not going all the way down. Welcome in, Etta. Look at the artwork. Wow, there's lots of artwork. Okay, Golden Girl. If not, again, tomorrow at 3 my time, it would be 9 p.m. your time. I'll be in Honolulu. So she'll be able to reach me then, or you'll be able to reach me there by phone. Coffee time. We have our teacher here.
My daughter is fluent in sign language, and so she always,
I'm on deck 2. I'm gonna go up to deck 9. I'm not walking up, so if I disconnect, just stick tight for 1 second, and I'm sure to reconnect. I'm just hopping on the elevator. And you see the name of the floors? They have numbers.
Deck 9.
Okay, are you still with me? Oops, went the wrong way. Let me go look at my messages. I have not. The only cruise I booked for next year is the one for my daughter. What's the name in April? Daughter reunion, family reunion cruise. So I have not booked anything other than that one for next year. That's in April. You're still here, yes. All right, that's what I want to hear. I see hula hoops, so I don't know what we're about to do here. It's some kind of game show, so I'm not sure what. I'm staying on for Alaska, so I'm assuming they're going to close this dome roof at some point. Right now the weather is still nice, so they're not closing anything down. That's a swimming pool, which is, again, they only have 2 swimming pools on here, 2 hot tubs. There's one over there. This is the main swimming pool, and which is nice, but the other pool is in the Serenity deck, but it's not covered. So no blue iguana, only red frog rum bar. It's a Costa ship, but really, it's a Carnival ship. Hey, Pedroza, welcome in. Again, off the grill. Hello. Whew. Yeah, it doesn't look like guys, does it? Yeah, Yeah, it's probably about 70% full, 65, 70% full. So that is one of the nice things about it, and definitely not guys. Trust me, I have been less than thrilled with the food options. The burrito place is on the other side. Here's the deli and the pizza place. The problem is the deli closes at 5:30. Well, they've kind of switched over to the American diet now. So, hey, ladies, hello. Hi. Yeah, but again, it's like the older carnival ships. They have the atrium. Here's like the lunch buffet. Cleaning up, getting ready for dinner time. But again, same thing on the other side. Small. You saw how small it was. This would be the salad bar. And I did not get my Vegemite. I believe they do have room service 24/7. I believe. I haven't used it yet. Yeah, Blue Iguana. They have one, it's similar. It's tacos and burritos. It's similar, but it's not quite the same. It's not quite the same. Oh man, I'm gonna have to find them fast. Yes, I do. I would like to try it. We had a lot of rain the other day, and some of the hallways, I don't know where the water was coming from. We were getting a lot of water and shit. Hold on. I heard about. Said he tried Vegemite. He didn't get it. They said it's an acquired taste. Started off up. I'm going down. So, again, I don't know how to stay away from the casino in Z. Never forget the house always wins. See how the clamshells always fill up? You can grab chairs, loungers, but the clamshells, they fill up. And this is always one of my favorite views of any cruise ship. I mean, does it get any better than this? Yep, I love that view. You have to get down here early and claim the clamshells. Tubs. And this is the surrounding area, so this is the all adults. I know it's probably a lot of wheel noise. Hey, is he a nurse? How are you nursing the beer like that? Well, they don't. Now you do have a point. They don't. You guys don't have anything. At least he has a drink. He has proof. Where's your proof at? Empty-handed. Well, see now, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. You know, people ask, okay, and this is the old-fashioned barbecue, closed down at 2:30. But this is like the old school, you know, before Guy took over. And it's not as good. It's not as good. Hey, DNL treasures, welcome in. Okay. So, you know, you just saw like the main area of the ship. So, yeah, they have pizza. It was right next to the deli, and it's open till 3 a.m. I believe. Hey James, welcome in. My beard's looking. I haven't shaved it. It needs a trim up. It's been a little while. I need to trim it up. I'm trying to get it to be luscious. But again, I mean, you saw like the ice cream machine is working. But again, you know that's been like the ship. You know, some of the entertainment that's going on, ukulele lessons if you want to do that. So they try to keep you entertained. Did I ever tell you that I never saw the Carnival Quest, the adult scavenger hunt? Last night was the first time I ever saw that, and my goodness, it was funny. Hey, Daddy, if I missed you coming in, Daddy, welcome in. That was the first time I ever saw that. Bone Tired Travelers. You could probably teach the class or help teach the class. It was crazy. They didn't let us film for obvious reasons. Man, I wanted to. It was. Whoops! Hold on, I'm dropping down too low. I'm trying to. It won't let me do a follow my face on the screen. So Not it definitely wasn't PG. It definitely wasn't PG. Well, they got yeah. I mean, again, they probably got rid of it for I don't know 5, 6, 7 years. I've heard about it. I just never went. I didn't think much about it. I mean, I'm just like, scavenger hunt. Who wants to go see a scavenger hunt? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, I mean, one of the things was scavenger hunt because you're all like in a room, the little, like the Limelight Lounge. I think we were in the Limelight Lounge, and so they had groups of like 6 groups of about 6, 7 people, and one of the things they were looking for was an X-rated picture. My goodness, how many people? What's wrong with you people? Everybody had X-rated pictures on their phone, and they're showing to the staff. It was crazy. And then the last part was, well, they had to collect pants, so they wound up collecting pants from guys, which I mean, again, the guys weren't in the pants, and they got on stage, and then they had like a drag queen. And my goodness, I can't believe I've never 40 Cruises. I've never seen that show before. It was hilarious. And then women, they had to they were collecting bras, bras. So teams would get two women from each team to collect the bras. Well, then they had to go do jumping jacks. They had to do 10 jumping jacks. Well, that's how they get the men's pants. Men had to take off their pants. They had to collect the 10 pants, or whatever it was. And they had to do 10 jumping jacks. So yeah, you can see why they probably discontinued this. It was not very family friendly. We put women's. I can believe it, Etta. It was hilarious. And again, I can't believe I've never been to one. And now I'm gonna go to every one. I mean, the part where two guys with no shirts on had to spoon on the floor to get the point. It was crazy. I guess from what I saw, I could see how people could get offended by it, and that show was crazy. But again, it's more than just the show. You need people to get involved. If you get people involved, it makes everything fun. You know, if you go to a piano bar, if you go to karaoke, if you go to whatever you do, ukulele lessons. If you don't get people involved, it's it's no fun. And we're talking about, like, meeting friends on the ship or whatever. All you do is talk to people. You know, and people talk back, and next thing you know, you're setting up. Hey, let's go to dinner. Let's go to a show. Let's go do this. Let's do that. And you meet friends. So again, a lot of single people. I'm surprised by the number of single women that have come up to me, like I'm sitting, by myself, and just come up and start talking. Are you on a cruise by yourself? It's, hey, I'm not a young guy, but again, I'm not a young guy, and they were like cougars. It's like, come on, lady. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, you get involved. I haven't, when I first got here, I was on YouTube a lot, or internet a lot. So the last few days, I kind of got off of it, and I started seeing different notifications popping up, and then my son had called, and then he texted, and even if you don't have the internet, it shows a notification on my phone. It won't show what the message is, but it shows a notification or something like that. So I started getting all these notifications about Jeremy and Cheryl and Z and Eddie had a live, I guess, yesterday. And I'm starting to get all these notifications. Did you see this? Did you see? And it's like, again, I can't see what's going on and what happened. And then my son had called, and then he sent a message. I can't see what the message is. So I said, well, you know what? I'm going to break down and pay $20 to get the internet for the day. And of course, my son didn't want anything. And then Eddie and them, it was just funny watching Jeremy and Eddie and Z and the young man that joined them. It was funny to watch. All I can say is, Jeremy, you have the patience of a saint. That's all I can say. I mean, that's all I can say. You went a lot further than what I would have done, but you handled it in a nice way. No, I don't think anybody has recognized me from YouTube. Well, it is a long 22 days. So yeah. Oh, no autographs, no paparazzi, no paparazzi. No, I don't. As far as I know, I haven't been recognized as far as from anybody from YouTube. I've talked to a few people, and they were interested in YouTube and stuff like that, so able to pass out my card. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I mean, just the hey Aaron, hey, how's it going? Every time I see old dude, I think about you. I think about you. He's having a good time. He's having a good time. There's been quite a few people from that cruise on here. G Dizzle, he was on the 23-day cruise I had last year, and some people that we know from that cruise on this cruise, and that's what we're talking about. And yep. There was something else. I can't think of it. There was something else I wanted to talk to you about, Aaron. And I don't think it was about him. I think it was something else that I wanted to talk to you about. Well, I tell you, the one thing, Jennifer, the one thing I did not like what he did. Well, I'm not gonna say I didn't like it. I've been careful about it. When he said, telling the guy to share that out to his people, he's already told you he doesn't know any good people. And you know, he's basically telling you, I'm not a good person. I don't hang around with good people. I don't know good people. And Jeremy was saying, hey, you know, if you want to, you can share it out. I don't think I would have done that. Yeah, I mean, other than that, no, but Jeremy, he's a nice guy. I'm not. Tell Veronica I said hi, Aaron. Anthony on the move. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, he was more professional than I ever would have been, because I would have been like, oh, whoop, you're gone. sorry, my friend. You gotta come by. And the only thing I would say would be, just because he came up one time, I would be careful, because that could be setting you up to come up to do something worse. So I mean, it's just me. I'm overly cautious at times. But again, you know, you have a lot of safeguards in there, so people just can't come up. Well, you know, if he gets your blessing, it's like, oh, he's not bad. Oh, he came up last time, it wasn't bad. Oh, he da da da. I don't trust people, especially people that aren't interested in my topic. I don't know. I just got a funny, the little bit that I saw, I got a funny vibe from it. I will be watching. I mean, again, I do like drama, so I like other people having drama, so I like to watch. What? See, no, Destination Fun. See, that's just it. We all watch for people with new channels, you know, and stuff like that. That's not where the problem comes in. Well, now you've seen him before. He was on your panel before. Now he has your trust. You don't know that guy. You know, I mean, we don't know any of us. But again, you don't know that guy. So hey, Stormy Day, take care. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. See, that felt more like a, hey, look at me. I'm not a bad guy. I'll see you next time. That's what it felt like to me. And then next time, now he goes off. Because now it's like, oh, I've seen him before. Yeah, he can come on up anytime you want. So I mean, again, people, you know, do what they want to do with their own channels or whatever. But it's just the vibe that and that was just me watching for, you know, 4 minutes. So I could be way off. I didn't watch the whole video. I didn't watch the whole what's the name. So I could be way off. But you never know. You never know. The problem is, a lot of times you have to authenticate with a lot of these chats, and that means you have to have like a real channel. But that doesn't mean you're a nice person. It just means you that channel might get banned from YouTube for a little bit. So no, I would just be careful. Long story short. As I sit up here and enjoy my little view, I should be out there working on my tan. Walk like an Egyptian. Did I tell you? Did I tell you that I love listening to music? There's no quiet place on the ship. Uh, 10 days we'll have a similar view. I can't. Yep, I know you can't. And again, especially when, you know, when you're going with somebody else. Even though, again, I don't mind cruising solo. But when you go with somebody and you're sharing the same experience, it hits differently. it hits differently. You know, again, don't whatever I say about cruising solo, don't get it twisted. It's more fun to be like with people that you want to be with, especially a larger group. Anthony on the Move. I can't tell from my point of view how well it's doing. Hopefully, it's doing well on, you know, as far as the internet, the Wi-Fi. They reset the router not too long ago, so where it's going from the United States side. I'm trying to get my picture in front of here. It was, you know, it was routing through Australia, but now it's coming back where it's routing through the U.S. So hopefully it's better. It's better. Fingers crossed. I go back and look at some of my lives. It's like, wow, I'm surprised people stuck around that long. I can't even see. I can't even see what I'm looking at. So it's good when, you know, when you can see what I'm looking at. I am behind. See, I've crossed the equator. Well, I'm sorry, the international date line. So when I crossed that, I fell behind you guys. So now I am on Hawaii time, and I think I'm 6 hours behind East Coast time. So I'm probably 6 hours behind you. So whatever your time is now, I'm 6 hours behind you. I'm not in the future anymore. I can't tell you what the new lottery numbers are going to be anymore. I know you probably didn't believe me when I was telling you people in Michigan that, hey, if you go here and play this number now, you're going to win. You probably didn't believe it. I was living in the future. You probably didn't believe me. So you missed out on some money. But I digress. I'm 6 hours behind East Coast time. 3 hours off of West Coast time. So I can't. Let me see. It's wow. It's 4:15 here, and everything closed up. Oh, Aaron, no problem. I mean, again, I thought about you because I think about this on this cruise a little bit, and especially when I see old guy. I just laugh. I just think about the good times we had last year. And of course, you know, the same type of people that were on this cruise last cruise, Aaron. It's not the same. It's not the same as it was. I mean, last year, I see. I wish I had the same crowd that was on the cruise last year on this cruise right now. Especially like going to the club and all that. I wish this was the same crowd. Anthony on the Move. I'm pondering a 12-day Southern Caribbean cruise, which will be solo. Again, if you don't mind striking up conversations with people, you won't be missing out on you won't be missing out on company. But again, if you want peace and quiet to yourself, you can have it. So, but that's me. You know, some people, you know, swear they couldn't do a solo trip, and I do. I have a fixed time. I have 7:45 late dining, which I don't like. Usually I get anytime dining, but this time I must have messed up and didn't do it in time. And I probably could go change it. I just haven't. It's kind of late because it throws me off as far as going to shows and things like that. But anyway, the fixed dining, you have the same, you know, waiter and waitresses, and you have the same table mates. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing. You know, we have conversation at the table, but it's like it's not my conversation. You know, I mean, I can converse with anybody, but again, it's not. We're in two different leagues. So I probably should have. Did anytime dining, and that way you connect with people and then go dining together and stuff like that. See, yeah, I like that, Aaron. Only thing I'd say is people are just nasty though, as far as not washing their hands and things they do like in the hot tubs and stuff like that. It makes you not. Clouds are starting to roll in. Sometimes it makes you not want to go in there. Excuse me. But again, it's all fun. That night, so I can. They play some good music though. I mean, I give them that. I give them that. Yeah, we're playing some good music. But again, there's music there's music everywhere. So if you want some peace and quiet, your room, a break in between, music sessions or things like that. Yeah, I mean, I was happy. I had it all to myself at one time. That somebody came up there and wanted to get in there, so it just ruined my little fun. But again, we're all on vacation, so they get to have their fun too. That's what I'm looking forward to, hopping in when I go to Honolulu. Golden Girl's friend is supposed to take me to a beach, and Ko'olina Beach, something like that. So I'm hoping it's nice. It's supposed to be scenic. It sounds like it's part of a Disney resort, so if it's part of a Disney resort, it should be nice. I gotta assume Disney doesn't do anything halfway. Got a nice way of saying that. They don't do anything halfway. So I gotta assume it's gonna be nice. So I'm getting excited about that. That should be nice, and I get to try me some spam. Not just out the can. No. This is a restaurant that is specialized in spam. So I'm looking forward to having some spam cooked up like never before. I've never had spam before, by the way. But I eat bologna. I eat hot dogs. So how bad could spam be? I mean, if apocalypse came, I would love to have some spam, some meat. Later, I would think. I'll let you know. Friday. Olani is the Disney group. Olani. Yes. Well, that's where I'm headed. And there's a beach there, Ko'olani or something like that. And that's the beach that I'm going to, and that's the resort I'm going to. Eggs and something, eggs and ham, eggs and something is the restaurant that we're going to have spam. Look at Destination Fun. You're the world traveler. You know all about the Disney resorts. I should have known you would know. Look at Jennifer chirping in. Oh no, I thought you were saying you can buy a day pass. You're asking. I have no idea. I know nothing. I'm being, just tagging along. She used to. My understanding is she used to work there. So, I'm hoping if she used to work there, we're getting good prices and we're getting top quality treatment, and that's my hope. They had a good Dole Whip. So is that something else I should be trying? Look at Golden Girl. Eastern, I stopped saying that. Eastern Daylight Time. EDT. Most people didn't know what I was talking about when EDT. What are you talking about EDT? Because it's not Standard Time, it's Daylight Savings Time. Anyway, yes, Golden Girl, thank you. Going to be stalking for Alani content. I hope, you know, again, sometimes I get so caught up in the moment I forget to get good content, but I'm going to try. I'll let you know behind the scenes, miss you, buddy. How many more days do you have left? So you'll be coming to Orlando after the cruise. I don't know when. I'm gonna try to get down to it. I want to go. I haven't been to Disney World in a long time, so I do want to go to Disney World. Even though I've never been to Disneyland, so this might be a good time to go to Disneyland. What have you been grubbing on today, Pedro? I went to a diamond brunch, so I had some linguine with meatballs, some cheesecake, and a Caesar salad. That was my brunch today. And I get to Seattle on the 4th, May 4th. So quite honestly, I don't even know what day it is. The days are all kind of running together right about this time. And with the time changes and trying to the date line and going back in time and living the 19th over again, my days are all kind of screwed up. I think it's on the 26th or 27th, I think. But May 4th. And then I'm going May 4th to May 11th. I'm going to Alaska. My son is supposed to be joining me for that one. Pedro. No, I don't think so. The main dining room has been average, maybe slightly above average. The Lido Deck buffet. To me, they did a good job with changing the options every day. But every day you don't have many options, so there's not a whole lot there, and it's not seasoned well. So I don't like it. I'm gonna say it's a little below average. The only exception I would say would be the chopsticks, which is the Asian food, which I think is above average, and that's kind of what I'm my go-to place. Let me clear my throat. Hold on 1 second. So yeah, that's been my kind of go-to place, and it hasn't disappointed. Every day is different. A different Asian menu. I had barbecue chop suey the other day. They have not. The Asian chopsticks has not disappointed. They have not disappointed. Dole Whip, yes, you need to try it. It's kind of like ice cream. Okay, after I try the spam, that's what I'll make sure I get that. I'm assuming these restaurants are going to be all the same, Pedro. So yeah, I'm assuming for the Alaska trip, it should be the same. And again, I went over it earlier. You know, everything, the chopsticks, I believe it closes down like at 2:30. You know, not to open again. So if you don't catch it by 2:30, it's not an option. You know, after 2:30, the only options you have are like the deli, I believe Off the Grill, which is the hamburger place, and the taco place. And that's till 5:30. And then after 5:30, you're talking about the Lido Deck Market Buffet or the main dining room or pizza. The deli closes at 5:30. Everything else closes at 5:30, unless you want the seafood option. And I don't eat seafood, so seafood option and bonsai will be open. But everything else closes now. room service. I haven't tried room service yet. Pedro Garcia, I'll be on the Luminosa on May 25th. Okay, Pedro, I have a ship tour, kind of like what I just walked around through the ship, just like what I just did, but I took you through all the public areas. I haven't put it out yet, so I'm still just trying to get everything together and make sure I have put the final touches on some of my videos. You have to have a hotel reservation at Disney Lani to take advantage of their activities. It is not an amusement park. Okay. So, okay, Golden Girl. I mean, are we? So, and we're just going there and hey, motivation from the weightlifting geek. Welcome in. So we're going there to eat, and can we go to the beach there, or do we need to make reservations? What's going on? So somebody just commented. Somebody I posted a picture when we crossed the equator. They gave us a certificate for crossing the equator. Not many of you probably have crossed the equator before, but anyway, they gave us a certificate, and now whoever it was said now they understand my name better because my name is on this: William Armstrong, W. Armstrong, Warmstrong. So that's what I'm laughing at. Ko-Olina is a resort that consists of many accommodations, not just Disney. Got you. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to find out a couple of days from now. Joe is speaking to everybody, and everybody's speaking back. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely make sure I have my swimming trunks on. Pedro, thank you for stopping in. And again, I don't think you'll be bored or anything like that. But don't expect anything to blow you away. If you've been on a Carnival cruise before, that's pretty much this ship. There's nothing special about it. The Ocean Plaza area, where they have some activities, is pretty nice. For this particular cruise, they've had some comedians, like from 3 o'clock to 10 o'clock. They'll have a show at 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So they have, for comedians, they've had plenty of shows. Joe, I'm so glad you stopped in. Motivation for the Weightlifting Geek. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, so you won't be bored, but you won't be blown away either. Hawaii doesn't go on daylight. Okay, see, didn't know. I have no clue. No clue. They tell me to move the clocks ahead, I move them ahead. If they move them back, I move them back. They tell me we're a different day. I take their word for it. We're a different day. So, but that's what happens when you cross the equator and cross the international date line. When we cross the international date line, so April 19th, we cross the international date line. So coming east, that means the clocks went back 24 hours. So I lived the 19th. Deja vu. I had to do the 19th over again, which it confused everybody because now the 19th was like a Wednesday. So now we're Thursday, but now we're back to Wednesday, and all the menus and everything, all the apps and everything had to be reset to accommodate for that too. It was a nightmare. Just curious, when you get the chance, I was wondering the itinerary on your cruise. Send it behind the scenes. Take care, brother. Okay, yeah, I sent it to you. This particular cruise was Tahiti, Nomia, Fiji, Moorea, Hawaii, and then Seattle. Not necessarily in that order. But the three, and Tahiti is called Papite, and then New Caledonia was Nomia, I believe. So you might see different names, but again, the French Polynesian Islands were absolutely breathtaking. I know I've said it before, but I mean, again, it was breathtaking. I'm so glad that I did this itinerary. I did Fiji last year. Fiji was nice. It didn't hold a candle to Moorea. I mean, again, if I had to fly back here to go to Fiji or the French Polynesian Islands, French Polynesian Islands all day long. Not even close. Not even close. And Bali, I believe, would be considered French Polynesian too. So they say Bali is absolutely gorgeous, which is, I mean, again, that's back on the bucket list now. If people from Moorea is telling me Bali is the spot, I gotta go. I gotta go. You know, if you come from that island and telling me no, you need to go here, I gotta do it. Yeah, no. Pedro, there's a guy, Pedroza. That's why I'm trying to call you Pedroza. Pedro, the scenery in Alaska is well, you know, if you had asked me that before I went on this trip, I would say it's second to none. Well, it might come in second to the French Polynesian Islands, but Alaska, you will not be you won't be bored going to Alaska. I was, Joe. They wouldn't believe me. You know, I was living in the future, and I was telling everybody what the number was going to be in the lottery for Michigan, and nobody took me up on that. They didn't believe me. So their loss. Their loss. Tahiti was nice, Veronica. You look up Moorea, Moorea. Moorea. The way the natives pronounce it, Moorea. Most people go Moorea. Moorea. You might want to look that one up. It's over Tahiti. I know Tahiti is what you hear all the time, but you might want to look that one up. I will ask Sherry to show you the coconut plantation where I rented a condo last year, June, for the month. It's near Eggs and Things. That's the name of the restaurant, not Eggs and Ham. Ko'olina Resort is awesome. I'm hoping so. Joe, they're lost. I'm telling you, I was from the future. I'm telling you what the number's going to be. They didn't watch Back to the Future, I guess. Joe, I love cruises. I mean, I literally love cruises, and apparently the longer the better. But you know what it does is it allows me to hit like some bucket list items, and you know that's what I'm so grateful for. That you know I'm able to hit some of these islands, and like the French Polynesian Islands